Hello students, in the previous video we studied about the material and their classification. Now the next is need for classifying object. So the first one is it makes convenient to locate objects. Means classifying objects helps us to find the objects easily. Like when you go in a grocery store, you find different items are kept in separate shelves. Like biscuit, eggs, pickle, breads are arranged in different shelves. Next is it makes easier to study the properties of objects. Means with the help of classification of the objects, we can easily study the properties of various objects. If we know the property of one object of a group, we can give the idea about the property of other objects belonging to the same group. Like cooking utensils are made up of metals, and we know metals are good conductor of heat. If pressure cooker is good conductor of heat, we can give the idea that frying pan is also a good conductor of heat as it belongs to the metals. Okay, we studied earlier about materials, that the objects are made up of materials. Now what the material is made up of? So material is made up of matter. The question is, what is matter? Anything that occupies space and has mass is called matter. I repeat again, anything that occupies space and has mass is called matter. For example, our mobile phones. It has some mass and it occupies space, so it is an example of matter. More examples: chair, table, air, bed, everything around us is an example of matter. In the definition of matter, we stressed on two words, that is space and mass. What is mass? Mass is the quantity of matter that an object contains is called mass. What is space? The amount of space occupied by an object is called volume. Now our next topic is based on the activity. The activity is to show air has mass and it occupies space. For this, take a balloon and a football. Now fill the air in the balloon and football. Now take a weighing machine. Place a balloon and football on the weighing machine. What you will notice that the weighing balance shows football has more mass. It is because we fill more air in the football than the balloon. That means air has mass. Now the next is to show air occupies space. Take two balloons. One is deflated and the other one is inflated. You will find that in the inflated balloon, the shape and size of the inflated balloon is changed. Why it's changed? Because air occupies space in the balloon. So this shows that air has mass and it occupies space. Since it has mass and occupies space, so air is a matter. Our next activity is to show water is a matter. Take two glasses at your home. One is empty and one filled with water. Now fill the two glasses. You feel that the glass filled with water feels heavier, since water has mass and it also occupies space inside the glass. So this shows that water has mass and it occupies space, so water is